Sweet.
All right,
Maybe
you guys hang tight.
Maybe
and
we do
hopefully-
other things when you're gone. Don't
You
worry
guys
about
do
it. You
whatever
just
you
go.
want to do.
That
Just
fucking door.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be
Hurry
back.
up.
Guys. I'll be back.
Go.
All right, cool.
You want to hit a couple supers, or you guys want to talk whatever you want?
Let's just bang these out.
Yeah.
Two fast ones. Just like let's fucking
You got
bang
it.
them.
Amfractal says, "Hey Brian, is it possible for a female ball python
Yeah.
to grow follicles when she's on hunger strike? She's been
Hell
on
yeah.
7 times. Hell yeah, it is. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
man,
it.
that's possible, man.
Uh,
Thanks to you.
Jay, don't read this.
Yeah, Jay, don't read this. But what do you want me to do, Maria? What do you want me to do?
I'm trying to
I'm the one
arrange
that's read it. You guys read it and then tell me about it.
It says,
Arrange
I'm
something.
trying to arrange something being shipped.
Check my
Check
message
my
on it.
message.
Okay.
on
All right, we'll
All right.
check your in, and that'll be all. So, Mom,
Yes.
I have something to share with you.
All
so there's this Netflix show
Yes.
that I found out about yesterday.
What was
It's
it?
called like The Biggest Heist or The Greatest Heist.
Oh.
It's dope.
Did you start
Lori.
watching it?
No, I did not. I saw it. Is
Yeah.
it good?
Oh my God, I
Because it's
have
like
one
about
episode
art,
left.
right? Art. You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, it was
It's
good.
good.
I started last night. So it's
Okay.
about this museum in Boston. They had shitty security pretty much, and they got robbed for almost $500
So it's a
million.
true story.
Yes.
I thought it was a fiction at first. Yeah, so that I clicked it. I was like, oh, this will be a cool tale. And then they started going into it. I'm like, wait, this is real story. And then they basically take you through the detectives. Like you're like playing detective pretty much, you know what I mean? And so they're going through the crime scene. They have the real photos. This was in 1990, so it wasn't too long ago. And so they're taking photos, and you get to see all the photos. And they were like, they stole the paintings uniquely, like savages. You know what I mean? Like, if you were to steal a painting, how would you steal it? You know what I mean? Gentle. How would you steal it?
I mean, I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Well, like, let's say
Did they
that
cut them up?
Yeah.
Is that what
They
they
had to
did?
cut 'em
Or-
out.
They
Okay, so
did.
they like okay.
Because the frames,
Cut 'em.
obviously, like when you get a nice frame, it's like into the frame. So they had to cut them out of the frames.
Okay.
You know?
Crazy.
So basically, by stealing them, they also kind of devalued them because they.
yeah, but
Okay.
you know why? And I'm sorry, people. I'm just gonna ruin just a little bit of it, okay?
It's all good.
You know why they stole these paintings?
Were they trying to make a point?
No, they were not. It wasn't because of necessarily art or artist. It was because these art pieces were get out of jail free cards for people who own them. And so typically mafia members, the Italians or the Irish, you know what I mean? They would have these stolen art pieces. Okay. And so if they went to jail, they'll be like, hey, I may know where this piece is. And then since the government wants it because it's
Yep.
worth so much money and all this stuff, like hundreds of millions of dollars
Yeah.
sometimes, tens of millions of dollars a lot of the times, they'll barter with them and cut off either all their sentence, half their
Listen, I'm
sentence,
not gonna lie.
all that stuff.
I got so much respect for that stuff.
Oh my
God. Yeah,
Seriously,
It's crazy, but it's so
when
crazy.
and this is okay. So I don't care. Maybe I'm a terrible person. Maybe
Oh,
I'm not.
what?
I don't care. But no different. Like obviously, true stories are even more like. And again, I have respect for that. But I look at like the Ocean's, 13 and like all of those things. No, and I think that this is what I think. I love a story like that, especially when it's real.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do something that crazy and that good, and you get away with it,
Oh, yeah,
like
sweet.
that's nice. Like
Yeah,
good
yeah,
job
yeah.
to you
It's
that
cool.
you were able to do all that. Like
Fuck
if
yeah.
I was ever going to be a criminal,
I would
that's
do
the
that.
criminal.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I'm not going to be the
Oh, yeah.
dumbass that
No,
goes,
no, no.
robs the thing, and then walks
Walmart.
across the street.
It's like, hey, Noah, what do
and
you want from the store?
And gets arrested because you're an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
but when you do the perfect crime
Hell yeah.
and get away with it,
Respect.
it's actually, it's more respectful that you were able to elaborate
It's almost
and
elegant.
do this,
Yeah,
and
sweet.
you got away with it. So
There was this one guy in the TV show, and he was a renowned thief, and he hit like 40 museums in his days. Think
That's a
about
lot.
that. 40 fucking museums he robbed.
yeah,
And he barely served any time because his get out of jail free paintings.
if you want to see this,
Yeah, he would just be
then-
like,
right,
all right, I know I'm going to jail, but if you want this, then what's that going to do for me?
Right.
And it's just crazy to me that a piece of art can get you out of jail.
I mean, think about it. Like, I can think about it from the standpoint, like when Dad and I went to all those museums in Italy, and
Yeah.
you see these, one of a kind masterpieces that, if that was gone, like you can't replace it. It's a
an
part
era of
of
art,
history.
yeah.
Right, exactly. So, like, It has an immense value. I mean, you've watched the Declaration of Independence movie.
You mean National Treasure?
Yes, the one where it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
like you
it
got
is.
the real Declaration of Independence.
Sure.
Like
is
you're
true.
gonna wield.
That is true.
some power.
I've been painting some one of ones.
I know, and those things are gonna be in museums.
Yeah, and I'm
one
gonna
day.
steal them from your ass,
Dude.
bro.
Bro, I need to figure something out because only this last night it started happening. I've been keeping all my paintings and my paint and my everything inside my bedroom.
Mhm.
My room smells toxic. Like when I was trying to sleep, I had to open my windows and get the fan running because like I was like passing out from the fumes.
Was it that or was it?
No, it wasn't the weed.
It wasn't
Okay.
the reefer.
It wasn't. No.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Because that's
I
usually
like
what
that.
it's.
No, I like that. That's retarded. I like that. I like
that smell.
reefer smell.
Yeah,
Oh,
same,
okay.
dude.
It's the paint smell because it was
What kind
like
of paint are you using?
oil.
Mm.
So it's gonna take like 30 years to dry.
yeah, dude, it takes
Yeah.
forever.
Fuck.
And you have to let it dry before you do like the next color, bro. like in certain spots, like if you want to
You're
go
gonna
over.
have
Yeah.
to, do a little research. We'll have to find a different area for you to keep them. I don't know
It's
if the
just-
garage would work, but
Shed, dude. Go in the shed and hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, we could put some nails.
See?
You could just hang them on the walls in the shed to let them dry.
Yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
run out of wall. That's one shitty thing is that I never realized how much room paintings take up. That they're physical objects
They are.
and they take up a lot of room.
You could always,
true.
I know this might sound bad, but you could always at the end like take it off the wooden, the canvas is on
Yeah.
wood. You could take it off there and then roll it up and then keep it away or put it like
it has to dry, Jay.
portfolio.
Actually,
Oh,
I
of course,
think-
after it
I
dries,
think what's
yeah.
going to happen
Yeah.
is you're
Not
going to
all
have
wet.
to rent a storage unit.
all wet and just rolling up the paint. Like, oh, that's a good painting.
Storage unit for all your artwork.
I just start cutting it myself. I'm like,
Yeah. You're like, I ain't letting these art thieves cut up my painting.
stole my
I'm
own
gonna-
art.
Bitch.
This shit's worth 10% of its value now.
Yeah, now what?
Fuck you. I actually painted some good ones.
I
wish
only
had
saw the
pictures.
first two. How many have you done?
5.
5.
I did
Holy
a-
crap.
The worst one I did was I did a portrait of somebody. And I'm just not good at portraits.
Portraits are hard.
Very difficult.
Who did you do?
It looks cartoonish. I did Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
I painted him, and
Who
it
does
looks like
who
him.
does it look like?
no, it actually. But I don't know if it's just because I'm the one that painted him.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna have
I
to let us
gotta
see
I
it.
gotta look at this tonight.
It
Send
looks
me a
like
picture, Lori.
It looks like a cartoony. It's not real enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, listen. Realism
It's not bad, though.
in painting or drawing is so
That's why I
hard.
wanna
Top tier.
learn.
You're
And
talking
you
top
need-
tier.
Yeah,
That's why I
mean,
wanna
that's,
learn.
And honestly,
beautiful.
what you do is you have to, put your dues in. Pay your
Devote
dues.
hours,
Take
yeah.
your time because there's nobody who just and is amazing. Like you got to practice.
You know what I
and
noticed?
Do it.
With the oil.
Oils.
Earl?
I just
That
had
a motor all?
goddamn
Motor all?
Tourette's. I just had my Tourette's.
Oh,
spasm.
sorry.
The with oil painting, like portraits and stuff. It's weird the way they actually paint the face. They use so many different colors and tones
That you would never know.
And layers too.
Yeah, layers. Like
yeah.
when you step back, it looks beautiful and like as
Yep.
one. But when you get close, like
Yes.
Like, why is there green and brown
yeah,
and
you're
pink?
like, oh wow, there's like red, literally toxic red in his eyes that you can't tell from back, but it adds the perfect detail. Like
Yeah,
It's
there's
weird.
definitely a learning curve. And I've never been one that really did much with the oil painting.
It's hard.
I did watercolor and then like acrylic were the
Acrylics.
two. It's easier cleaning.
Oil paint
and-
is like that's tedious and takes. Don't say
I like it,
not to
though.
do it. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
that is the harder one to
It
do
is.
for sure.
so this is what I noticed with the oil. Since I like it more because since it doesn't dry, you fuck up less.
Well,
Because
you can
you
have more
correct
time
your
to-
fuck up. If you
Yeah,
do fuck
yeah.
up, it's not gonna dry fast like acrylic.
Yeah, you
So-
kind of like move that oil off.
Yeah,
there,
and what I've been doing is like, so if I make a mistake, it's weird. So I'll just be like, damn it. Well, now I got to do something, and so I just start fucking with it, and then I evolve the painting
Turns
into
into-
something else.
That's that happy little accident, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole idea behind it.
Right, and then it turns into something even cooler. Like I made this weird little monster. I'll show you it, Jay. I think
Yeah.
Jay will like this one.
All right.
I actually really liked it. It was better than I expected when I was doing it, but and I like did this scrape technique, where I was like fucking like doing like some scrapes,
Yeah, yeah.
and like I stretched out a part of the frame, and then I made these big old teeth,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I made a big old grin, and the white is just the canvas. Like I didn't even paint it
Yeah,
white.
yeah, yeah.
And I made the teeth like sharp, jagged teeth with the black. Dude, it looks like a fucking little Polly Pocket or something. Like
Dude,
I don't know.
I can't wait to see it, bro.
But it looks sweet.
That
That's
sounds
how you
dope.
pictured Jade's Polly Pocket, like that.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were cute, but
No,
they were scary to you.
Yeah. She would torture
Obviously,
me. She would
yeah.
shove them in my butt.
You're a liar. Shut
No,
up.
I'm just joking. Just that image was sharp.
Oh.
I'm getting a Polly Pocket shoved
Shoved
up in your ass. Seems
I
like
mean, they're-
something a bad uncle would do.
Hmm.
And this is what
And-
happens when Brian Barczyk leaves the podcast.
Oh Lord.
We want to hit some super chats.
Yeah, you got it.
Damn, son. Can we rail this in?